let's take a look at our top selections for the... Hi, everybody. Dan Illman, Mike Beer. The feature race at Oaklawn Park on Saturday could have serious Kentucky Oaks implications. Let's throw up the field for the Grade 3 Fantasy Stakes. 3-year-old fillies going a mile and a 16th. The 7, Pauline's Pearl, is your 9-5 morning line favorite. She's got a big pedigree for Steve Asmussen by Tappet out of Grade 1 winner Hot Dixie Chick, who also happens to be a half-sister to Derby winner Always Dreaming.
Yeah, big pedigree, big connections here. And she's very lightly raced, Dan, exiting her first stakes try last time over this track where I thought she ran pretty well.
Let's throw up that time form U.S. pace projector. I think there's a chance this thing could heat up. Ava's Grace, the 2, is stretching out second off of a long layoff. She could easily try to take advantage of that inside post and show speed. Sylvia Q is fast, and I'm not sure you can rate Sylvia Q.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I guess the key to the pace will be the 2, Ava's Grace, Dan. She is stretching out second off the layoff here. You would think they would try to use her speed from the inside draw. And if they do that, it could force Sylvia Q's hand a little bit.
West Side Girl, the number 1, has won 2 consecutive races for trainer Jerry Hollendorfer. Let's watch her win on March the 5th, short stretch of the 2-turn mile at Oaklawn. We see West Side Girl on the outside overcome a moderate pace to win. Only a 70 buyer, but at least she's moving the right way.
Yeah, 2 for 2 for Hollendorfer, both of them over this track. I thought she ran well in here, Dan. They're going to step her right up in class, which I guess is a good sign. Man, I did think she ran well there. It wasn't quite enough to get me that interested in her, though.
Ava's Grace finished a well-beaten 3rd in the Grade 2 Adirondack sprinting at Saratoga, then went on the sidelines for an elongated rest, came back in this spot on March the 4th at Oaklawn sprinting, and all in all, I thought this was an okay race off of the layoff. She's on the outside. She's going to finish evenly. It's a race that she can build off of. Career best 74 buyer. She's going to show speed.
Yeah, I mean, at least she took a step forward as far as figures go in here, what you want to see from her. I mean, obviously you could see there in the upper stretch, she had a look at it. Just really wasn't finding nearly enough to be really competitive at the end, but she did run fine in there.
Sylvia Q scored when dropped back into optional claiming company last time out and returning to a fast track. As a matter of fact, she's 2 for 2 on fast, hasn't got a win on a wet track. Let's watch that optional claiming race. She sat second early. I guess that's a good sign that they weren't going that fast and she was able to relax a bit. And now she puts favored sister Annie away and opens up. Good performance for Sylvia Q. We'll see how she handles a little more pace pressure.
Yeah, a little more pace pressure, perhaps, and also probably just a tougher field, Dan. So we'll see how she handles that as well. I don't really have any knocks on her. I just, having watched all of her races, there's not one that I'm really that thrilled with. She ran fine last time, but she didn't do anything in there that made me want to bet her against this field.
Stakes winner Coach ran a decent 3rd in the Goldenrod behind 2 of the better 3-year-old fillies in the country, Travel Column and Clairiere, last fall at Churchill Downs. She's been beaten at short prices at Oaklawn, but Brad Cox is only winning at what? 59% with this formulator fact we're going to show you. Brad Cox's formulator fact with Coach, 3rd after a 2 to 4 month layoff, 3-year-old dirt riders. That's 10 for 17, 336 ROI. Maybe didn't get the right pace set up last time out, but she's disappointed me a bit this winter.
I agree with you. I think never more than last time, even whether you thought she was going to win that race or not. She just didn't run well for whatever reason. I actually felt like 2 back off the lap. I thought she ran fine in there with a little bit of an excuse. I thought her goldenrod was good. To me, she's a rebound candidate in this race.
Take Charge Lauren just seems like one of those typical Dallas Stewart types, doesn't she? Nicely bred horse, takes her a few starts to find her way, gets better with a little distance. Here's her maiden winner, her 4th lifetime start. She was 8 to 1, but she beat a field where the runner-up came back to graduate with an 80 buyer. The 3rd place finisher came back to win her maiden. So she's going the right way, and it appears she has some tactical speed.
Yeah, she did show tactical speed last time, Dan. And she did obviously take a step forward too. Man, I don't like this race. We'll see if she can improve. Obviously, the 4 to 5 favorite there, who took over the lead on the second turn, the 5. She just totally stopped in the stretch, and I sort of felt like handed the race almost to this horse. We'll see. She did improve last time. I think she has to improve again.
Like Coach, the 6 Sun Path might be a bit of a rebound candidate. She got some buzz after winning her non-winners of 2 Life in her final start at 2 by open lengths. Now, she's lost at short prices in her 2 races this year. Did you see an excuse last time out in the Honeybee?
I didn't. I was going to ask you if you saw one. I actually loved the ride that Talamo gave her. He put her right behind Will Secret at the start of that race and followed that horse around the track. I think he did exactly what you wanted to do with the horse that you had to beat. And this horse just wasn't good enough to get it done. I mean, it wasn't a terrible performance, Dan, but I didn't see your excuse.
She finished behind Pauline's Pearl in the Honeybee. That was Pauline's Pearl's first start against winners. We'll watch that race right now. Sunpath is going to finish third. Pauline's Pearl just ended up in behind horses on the turn and had to wait. And now she's going to finally split rivals down towards the inside. I thought she tried hard to finish second behind Will's Secret, who just had all the best of it up close to the pace. You see Sunpath on the outside. Pauline's Pearl likely not going to get bogged down in traffic breaking from post 7 here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. I thought she ran pretty well in here, and didn't, to me anyway, didn't get as good a trip as necessarily as Sunpath. Not that she had a terrible one, but she didn't get as good a trip, I didn't think. I thought she ran well in there and took a nice step forward.
And that's where we're going in the grade 3 fantasy as we take a look at our top picks. Pauline's Pearl, a lot of upside, hoping to live up to that big pedigree. Mike, you're going 7 and 6, trying to get Sunpath back into it. I'm hoping Sylvia Q can get the jump on these, turning into the stretch. Maybe last her a piece on fast going.
Yeah, I mean, if she should be forward in this race, Dan. Listen, it's not like the horses that are going to be chasing her home are killers, at least at this point. So we'll see. If you can get to the front in this race, it could be an advantage.
7, 6, 4, and 2 for Mike. 7, 3, 6, 5 for me. Saturday's feature at Oaklawn is the grade 3 fantasy. Good luck.